Right, so now I'm just going to show you what to do with these squares and the corners that we recently got in stock. These are really great, I can't stop using them. I absolutely love them and they're so versatile because you can change the colour. And first off, I'm just going to show you what I do with these squares. And to make them more money saving, I just cut them straight diagonally. And then you've got a different corner to the one that you can buy separately with us. You know, you can buy these in a pack of 10 and these come in a pack of 5, but you can make them into 10. Because the squares I find really difficult to use as actual squares. But then I just trim up the same centre line again, get rid of this little bit, and then I've got two identical corners here. Right, so that's the first thing, and then moving on to these corners, or these ones, you know, you can do this with either of the two. I'm just going to take my Versamark ink pad, and I'm just going to press it front side down into it. This is one of the squares cut in half, this corner is. But you can do it with all of them, they're all the same metal. And then I'm just going to put it on here and use some shabby pink embossing enamel. You can use any embossing powder you've got, any colour, whatever you want to match your project. So I'm just sprinkling it all over. And then if I lift it out with my tweezers, then as you can see, it has covered the majority of the corner. I did want to miss a few bits on the bottom, so I'm just going to scrape a little bit off, because I want it to look quite distressed and a little bit like I did miss a bit, because that's just what I want it to look like. Right, so I'll put that pot back. And then I do advise that you use tweezers to heat this because it will get quite hot being metal. I'm just going to heat this from above. Right, and then as you can see, it has melted onto the corner and it looks really pale pink. If you're doing a gold project, obviously you won't have to change it, or you can do if it's not the right type of gold, you can put gold on top. And then I've also tried distressing on top of the embossing enamel, which is a really nice effect as well. You can see it's giving it a little bit of a brown tinge. And then if you don't want it to look so precise, I'm just going to grab another corner. I won't need my Versamark for this. If I hold it with my tweezers and use the same embossing enamel, if you just sprinkle it on, it'll only pick up obviously a few of the areas. And then if you heat it from below, because obviously it's not attached by any adhesive like Versamark, then it will blow a little bit off, but then it can heat it from below. And if you can see, I will take a picture of this and put it on Facebook as well, but it's not picked up right on the edges of the pieces like this one has. This one's really full covered and this one isn't. So you've got the two ideas that you can do with or without Versamark. So you just need the corners and a bit of embossing enamel or embossing powder, anything you've got.